few weeks ago, I was training a new maintenance guy. The company hired me to train a guy. And in the back of my mind, for years, I've always gave the advice of going to a property that has more maintenance guys. It has a supervisor, and that's going to be the easiest way to learn, the fastest way to learn. And, starting on a property where you're not experienced as a maintenance guy and it's under 100 units, so they can only have one guy, it's going to be difficult. I always thought, it's going to be more difficult, but I'm gonna show this guy as much as I can. I'll give him my phone number. I'll give him the shortcuts to how to, advance in this trade. Now, this trade is very particular. I'm talking about apartment maintenance. This trade is very particular because we're not plumbers, we're not electricians, we're not HVAC techs, we're not painters, we're not sheetrock guys, we're not, none of those trades. We're not none of those, but we have to know quite a bit about all these trades. So it's very complicated. It's not one trade. There's a lot of trades going to just one single trade, which means that you're not the best plumber or best electrician, but you do have to know plumbing, you have to know electrical, you have to know, painting and quite a bit of stuff. So for years, I always gave the advice of going to a bigger property where there's more. Now, in this case, I was thinking, I got to train this guy the best I can, so I got to give him the best advantages I can so he can, advance. And then I got to thinking that when I started like him. He's been working for years doing other things. And of course, when we come to this trade, to apartment maintenance, we all think this is so easy. And I thought that because I had built homes, I had built commercial buildings, I had a whole bunch of additions, I poured a whole bunch of concrete. So I thought, how hard can being a maintenance tech be? I built houses from the bottom up. Well, I didn't realize that I had never worked on a refrigerator, a garbage disposal, an air conditioner. I had never, repaired old stuff that I didn't build. Never worked on an oven, stuff like that. I didn't realize I never worked on a pool. So a swimming pool, I had built new roofs, but I had never repaired a roof. So there was a lot to learn. Of course, when I first started, I thought, this is easy. Now I realize it's not easy. There's a lot to learn. And I was thinking about this guy and, training him as much as I could, all the shortcuts. And I told him, I'm going to give you some really important advice. If you're stuck on something, if you need to fix something, the best thing you can do is pick up your phone, YouTube a video, and learn how to fix it. You already have the tools. You're already there. You don't have the time. Just pick up a video and learn how to fix it. And he told me something that stuck to me. He said,
man, I don't have time for that. He says, I'm so busy. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be watching a video.
Which kind of demotivated me because I was thinking, man, all this time I spent teaching this guy, he's only learning what I'm teaching him. He's not learning how to get to what I'm trying to teach him. I didn't go into telling him, it's more important to watch a video than to hear me. I didn't go into that, but it is more important. Even though if I know how to fix a dishwasher, I may go to a dishwasher that I never dismantled before, and I'll have to watch a video. There's certain refrigerators that are different than what I've been working with. I have to watch a video. I always watch a video because it's a shortcut. I'm not playing Candy Crush on my phone. I'm not, watching Facebook or nothing like that. I'm watching a video to learn how to do something faster, more efficient without breaking anything. And that's what I was trying to explain to him. So now that I think about it, in his case, he needs to be in a property where there's a supervisor and an experienced technician teaching him, because I think that's the only way he's going to learn. But it's not for everybody. In my case, when I first started, I got sent to this complex and I was the only one there. And now I think I was fortunate, because if I'd had a supervisor, I would have probably only learned the way the supervisor likes things done. I've been a supervisor. I know a whole bunch of supervisors. I know that a supervisor say, just do it the way I'm saying, and you're going to be okay. Even if I'm wrong, you just do what I'm saying. And I understand why supervisors do that, because if you flood an apartment and you did things different than what he told you, then you're in trouble. But if he tells you, you do things this way, and even if he's wrong, even if there's a faster, easier way of doing a certain repair, you still do it the way he says, because he doesn't want you risking, flooding somebody's apartment, damaging somebody's building or somebody's things. So I understand why they say that. But now when you're learning with a supervisor like that, you only do things the way he wants them done, the way he knows or she knows how to do them, which means that even if it's harder or not as efficient, you still stuck to what that person wants. Now, when I started on my own, I'd watch a video, 2 or 3 videos, and then I'd figure out with the tools I have, with this repair, this is the fastest, more efficient way I'm going to do it. Then I would, practice a little bit on the same type of thing. And then I got really efficient at what I was doing because I didn't have one teacher. I could say hundreds of teachers watching videos. I could learn from this guy, from the other guy. This guy, I think this guy's more efficient. This guy's doing it faster. They didn't have to dismantle all this to get to this. He found a shortcut. So I found out that watching videos was really a shortcut, but it's not for everybody. Like I said, this particular guy that I was training the other day, he needs to be on a property. I believe to move up faster and transition faster, he needs to be on a property where somebody has to show him every step verbally, because to him it's a waste of time to watch a video. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong or he's right. We're just different. Everybody's different. Everybody I know, everybody's gonna think I don't need a supervisor. I don't need anybody checking on me. But I do believe there's people that do need a supervisor. There's people that can. In my case, like I said before, I had already built buildings. I was very experienced. I was a good worker already. I knew how to work. I was self-motivated. I only needed to learn the trade. And to me, learning the trade, it's never easy, but it was much easier because I already had my work ethics down. I already knew how to get there on time, how to, if I had to stay late and, take care of responsibilities. If I said I was going to do something, I would do it. So to me, it was better to learn by myself. I think I advanced much, much faster. If you're on a property with a supervisor, the odds are you'll be stuck. If you start as a porter, it could be years, as a porter. You're not going to look at a refrigerator, a stove, or anything like that to fix, to repair. You're going to be stuck there. It's going to be really hard to move up because you're going to have that. If you're the guy just doing turns, they got you on turns. Well, they need the turns done, so they're going to keep you on turns. You could be there for years. So in order to move up to work orders and supervisor positions, it may take years. When you're on your own on a property, you're the only one there. You're the one ordering, talking to vendors, the one, doing the turns, doing the grounds. So you learn all these things much faster in a small complex because you're a one-man band. So you're doing the whole thing. If you're in a big complex, it could take years. So my advice is, depending on your personality, to move up faster, I think it's going to be better to be on a property where you're by yourself, a smaller property. But remember, the best way to learn is to learn. Take time and learn. Taking apart a dishwasher without watching a video, first of all, you may damage it, may never work again, and you may spend hours and hours and never fix it. You watch a video, you get right to the point, you know how to take it apart and how to put it back together. But like I said before, it's not for everybody. This guy told me he's got no time for videos. So this is my video. I guess if it's different for everybody. We all see things different. We all learn different. If you're somebody that's self-motivated, knows how to work, wants to move up really fast, I would say go to a smaller property, watch all the videos you can, learn as much as you can, and then you'll have a chance to practice, all the positions from porter all the way to being your own supervisor. That was my video today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.